Hello, everybody. Miss Debbie here. It's so nice to be with you this evening. Have a few stories. They're longish stories, so it's good night to snuggle into bed and bring the covers up to you. You know, Lily White's sheets, and uh, and just listen to some fun stories, and then you'll have sweet dreams. Okay. You know how we start off with our song. Our greeting song goes like this. Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you today? How are you tonight? Fine. I had a great day and now I'm really ready to snuggle into bed. I, when I was a little girl, I knew this another little girl, and her name was Pammy. And she used to say, we were in kindergarten, she used to say, I love my bed so much when I come home from school, I just kiss it. I never ever forgot that. That was so cute. Um, so how about our little gentlemen, gentle fingers, gentle ladies who know how to greet each other politely? Where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. So we talked about manners once before. When someone asks, how are you? You say, I'm fine, thank you. And it's polite to say, how are you back? So that's just courtesy. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Tall Lady? Where is Tall Lady? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, ma'am? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Ring Man? Where is Ring Man? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. So that's a good little exercise. Maybe it's a finger exercise. Definitely for ring fingers. It's very difficult to put your ring finger. But if you want to play the piano or even the guitar, you've got to make sure your fingers are dexterous. So we're going to start out with a fun book. I love this book. It's called A Splendid Friend Indeed by Suzanne Bloom. And it looks like it's a polar bear and a little goose, a little white goose. Sometimes you get these little friends who seem to be annoying when we're trying to do something. Maybe you have a little brother or sister just like that. A splendid friend indeed. Ooh, that's a heart. It's pretty fun. I bet you could draw a picture like that. Oh, here comes the little goose, the little white goose. He's so cute. Oh, I think he's running down the back of the polar bear. What do you think? What are you doing? Are you reading? Duh, stupid question. I like to read. So the silly little goose sits in front of the book that the polar bear is reading. Do you want to hear me read? No. Now what are you doing? Are you writing? I like to write. Think, is he rolling it? Is polar bear rolling his eyes? Do you want to see me write? What are you doing now? Are you thinking? Thinking makes me hungry. Are you hungry? I think I'll go make a snack. I'm back! I'm back! I made a snack! Polar Bear's writing again. I wrote a note. I'll read it to you. Look at Polar Bear. He's like this. Leave me alone. This is what the note says. I like you. Indeed I do. You are my splendid friend. How kind. And Polar Bear says, thank you. I like you too. Indeed I do. He's wiping a tear from his eye. You are my splendid friend. My splendid friend indeed. Look at what somebody drew on the paper. Does that look like something we saw on the front of the book? He's giving a big bear hug to the little goose. Splat! You are my splendid friend indeed. And there they are on the little picnic blanket that is a quilt, sharing a cup of hot cocoa maybe, and chocolate chip cookies. How do you like that quilt? I wonder if it's the little ghost who was a quilt. You never know what these stories are up to at night when we put our books away. Sometimes my mommy brings me over to my friend's house to play. Sometimes she's gone a little while, and sometimes she's gone all day. But my mommy comes back, my mommy comes back, my mommy comes back to get me. My mommy comes back, she always comes back, she never would forget me. I love that song. Here's a book by Bernard Weber, illustrated by Susie Lee. It's called Ask Me. And it's about a little girl and her dad who are together in the fall. You can tell it's the autumn because the leaves are changing color and they're falling down. I found this book to be really sweet. So there they are putting on their sweaters and jackets and hat to go outside. Cute. Ask me what I like. What do you like? I like dogs, I like cats, I like turtles. They're in the park. I like geese. Geese in the sky or geese in the water? I like geese in the sky. No, in the water. I like both. Ask me what else I like. What else do you like? I like frogs. I like frogs swimming and frogs hopping. I like bugs. Insects? No, bugs. I like butterflies and lightning bugs. Fireflies? No, lightning bugs. And I like beetles and bumblebees and dragonflies. And I like flowers. No, I love flowers. Bees love flowers too, right? Right. And bees make honey, right? Right. Do you see the dragonflies? Aren't they? They're so beautiful. We used to call them darning needles because they look like knitting needles. And you could see I wear a dragonfly necklace. I like dragonflies too. Ask me what else I like. What else do you like? I like horses. No, I like riding horses. You rode a horse on the merry-go-round, remember? You remember. I remember. Ask me if I like ice cream cones. Do you like ice cream cones? No, I love, 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 love ice cream cones. Love, love, love. Ask me some more I likes. How about some more I likes? I like the color red. I like red everything. She's got a red balloon and she's kicking up some red leaves. Ask me what else. What else? I like rain. I like splishing, splashing, and splooshing in the rain. Splishing, splashing, and splooshing. I like those words. They're rain words. I made them up. I know. Ask me what else I like. What else do you like? I like stories. I like stories about bears. Now ask me a how come. All right, how about a how come? How come birds build nests? All right, how come birds build nests? You tell it. So they will have a safe place to lay their eggs. I knew that. Why did you ask? Because I like to hear you tell it. And here they are, just laying in the leaves and looking up at the sky on the last warm day of autumn. Ask me another I like. All right, how about another I like? I'm thinking. I'm waiting. I know. What? Next Thursday. What about next Thursday? I like next Thursday. Do you know why I like next Thursday? Why do you like next Thursday? Because next Thursday is what? What? My birthday. You knew that. How could I ever forget? You wouldn't. Wouldn't what? Forget my birthday. Not in a million years would I forget your birthday. How about a billion years? Not even in a billion years. That's better. And you won't forget that I like balloons, party hats, games, and a big cake that says happy birthday. I won't forget. Now ask me if I'm sleepy. Are you sleepy? No, I am not sleepy. Well, a little sleepy. No, I am a whole lot sleepy. How about if we say good night? Where's my teddy? Here's your teddy. And my kangaroo? Here's your kangaroo. Good night. Good night. Please leave the door open. The door is open. Good night. Wait. Ask me something else. What? Ask me if I want another good night kiss. Would you like another good night kiss? Yes, I would like another good night kiss. Good night. Good night. The end. There's the fireflies. Do you call them fireflies or lightning bugs? I don't know. I call them both, I think. I think fireflies. Okay, so can we sing the Hickory Dickory Dock song? Can you make the clock go tick tock? So this is a song about the middle of the night when all you can hear is the clock ticking and a little mouse comes up to play. He's going to play around that clock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one and down he ran. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck two, the mouse said boo. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck three, the mouse said wee. Hickory dickory dock. What number comes next? You're right. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck four, the mouse said no more. Hickory dickory dock. Yeah, at 4 a.m. he was ready to go to bed after playing. So we're going to take a rowboat ride, okay, down on a lake that you shouldn't put your hands in because there's danger in the water. All right, so grab onto your oars You pull your oars through the water. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream again. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Scary version. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream, ah! And row very, 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 very fast. I like that. I like that song. Once, when we get together in person, we could sing it all together. How do you like that? This is a book that every library has. It's called The Adventures of Beagle, the Unimaginary Friend by Dan Satat. Do you have an imaginary friend? My brother had an imaginary friend. He called it Casper. Casper the ghost. He said it lived under his bed. That's a little spooky. And my sister had an imaginary friend. I can't think of the name of that friend, but I'll have to ask her. The Adventure of Beagle. You'll have to check this book out of the library because the pictures are just fabulous. Beagle was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. So at the end of the rainbow, in a very nice land, oh, there's little Beagle. He's just yawning. And all those people all those imaginary friends are waiting to be called. Every night, Beagle stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. See, all those other beings are waiting too. Oh, this one's getting called up to a special child. It looks like here's some more wishes coming down. Oh, Beagle's turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So he imagined his friend might be playing soccer and winning a trophy at soccer, or reading, spending so much time reading, or playing the guitar, or juggling, or baking a cake. So rather than waiting any longer, he did the unimaginable. And he got in a little boat and sailed away. Now see his friends on the shore. They're like, "What, Beagle, come back!" And there's the beautiful dragon that lives in the sea. That's just beautiful. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. Well, what's the scary thing in that water? It looks like a big blue whale and a little blue whale. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on until he reached the real world. And there's his little tiny boat, and here's like a ship and a big city. The real world. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake, just stuffy grown-ups. No one stopped to hear the music in the street, and everyone needed a nap. There they are sleeping on the subway. Then he finally saw something familiar. Oh, what do you think was familiar in this picture? Do you think it was the dog? or this little imaginary friend? So he followed. He had a good feeling about this place. So he followed that little imaginary friend and ended up in a park. But he looked everywhere and he could not find his friend. But he saw other imaginary friends, like this one and this one and that whale, I think. Oh, definitely the octopus. And there's the cat. There's the cat that got imagined at the beginning of the book. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. What a beautiful tree that is, with red leaves that look like stars and children climbing it and having fun. But no one came. Now it looks like it's getting windy. Do you see there's like these curly Q white lines? That represents the wind. So the artist drew the wind. The sun looks like it's setting. And look what's blowing in the wind. Some kind of a letter. Beagle is still in the top of the tree. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited, and he felt very sad. And then he heard a noise below. Hello! And look, that letter that we saw blowing in the wind is stuck in the branch. And a little girl at the bottom is waving, hello! So he grabbed the letter and climbed down the tree to give it to her. Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. She opened the letter and showed Beagle. It was a drawing. She drew Beagle in the tree giving her the letter. Whoa, how awesome is that? At first they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before, but after a little while, they giggled, and she said, Alice. And he's like, what? And she pointed to him and she said, Beagle. And they realized they were perfect together. I'm Beagle. Hi, Beagle. Beagle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. And she colored and drew pictures of Beagle while he just relaxed in her company. The world began to feel a little less strange. Oh, there's the boy. Oh, look, they met. His imaginary friend from the imaginary world. And together, they did the unimaginable. They got together with their other friends who had imaginary friends. I urge you to borrow this book from the library. You could call up and ask for it, or just go to the catalog and check it out. Oh, so as we're getting ready for bed, we put on our jammies, and then we do a few other little things, like this is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face before we go to bed. This is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth before we go to bed. You have a sparkly smile? There you go. This is the way we comb our hair, comb our hair, comb our hair. This is the way we comb our hair before we go to bed. This is the way we kiss goodnight. Kiss goodnight. Kiss goodnight. This is the way we kiss goodnight before we go to bed. Ah, go hippity hop to bed. I'd rather stay up instead. When mother says must, there's nothing but just go hippity hop to bed. Maybe you look outside. You might see the moon. You probably will if it's a clear night. And you might see some bright stars. So, is Twinkle up there? If you see Twinkle, I encourage you to make a wish on the star. So, you could share your wish or keep it in your heart, but it's just a fun thing to do. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. So, I'm wishing to go visit my friends in Ireland. That's not going to happen for a little while, but I'm wishing for it. I have friends and I like to visit in January. I can wish. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So I have our last book tonight. It's called Fiona, It's Bedtime. And Fiona is looks like a little hippopotamus, right? So I think this was written by the Cincinnati Zoo about all the animals in the zoo, and then it was illustrated by Richard Cowdery. So it's kind of fun illustrations to look at about how all animals go to sleep. And here she is. Fiona, it's bedtime. And there you see the little family, a mother and a father and a little girl leaving the zoo. The shadows are long. Evening is here and the zoo is closing down. So all day long you heard tweet, 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 coo, 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 howl, howl, roar, grrr, hoot, hoot, gobble, gobble, squawk, squawk. Oh my goodness, such noisy zoo. The sun is setting at the zoo. The critters had a busy day, filled with laughter, fun, and play. But now it's bedtime at the zoo. Before today's adventure ends, it's bedtime for Fiona, too. She'll say goodnight to all her friends. Good night, koala. Time to doze with your paws curled up near your nose. Safe and happy in the trees, snoozing in the evening breeze. Good night, cheetah, lightning fast. Now it's time for sleep at last. Snuggle up in mama's fur and drift off to her loving purr. Good night, tortoise. Where's your head? Oh, it's tucked inside your shell-shaped bed. It's warm and snug, so settle in and let your reptile dreams begin. Tortuga. Good night, sloth. To bed you go, moving very, very slow. Sleepy eyes and big sloth yawn. Sweet dreams till the break of dawn. Good night, flamingos on your toes. You sleep in such a silly pose. Please make a promise that you'll keep. Don't fall down while you're asleep. Isn't that fun? I love flamingos. They sleep on one foot, standing on a foot, on a leg. Good night, otters in a row, hand in hand and toe to toe. Drift to sleep, rock and sway. Together you won't float away. Wondering if I ever saw otters sleeping like that. Maybe in the movies. Good night, meerkats in a heap. It's time for you to go to sleep. Cuddle up and all piled high. Now dream beneath the starry sky. Good night, giraffes as tall as trees. Time to bend your knobby knees. It's a long way to the ground. Now rest your heads and settle down. I don't know. I guess giraffes sleep standing. I'm not sure. The little baby's laying down anyway. Good night, tigers filled with pride. You curl up in the grass to hide. It's time to let out one last roar and then a grumbly, growly snore. What beautiful animals they are. Good night, bear cubs, white as snow. Off to dreamland you will go. Stretch your legs, your backs, your claws, and rest your heads upon your paws. Cute. Good night, wolf and sleepy pack. Good night, apes on mama's back. Good night, wildebeest and new. Good night, huddled penguins too. Good night, lizard, no more creeping. Good night, zebra, standing sleeping. Good night, lion, mane so sleek. Good night, toucan, rest your beak. The lock's on the gate. Yawn, snore, sigh, coo. The moon shines down upon the zoo. All good nights have now been said. Fiona, it's time for bed. And she is sleepy. That's a sweet book. Lots of sweet books, and I'm so glad you could share them with me tonight. So let's sing our two little love songs that I like so much. Skidamarinka-dink-a-dink, skidamarinka-doo. I love you. Skidamarinka-dink-a-dink, skidamarinka-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skidamarinka-dink-a-dink, skidamarinka-doo. I love you. I love you, right? Our secret sign language. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Good night. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Next week, as a matter of fact. All right. Be well. Don't forget your mask.